All right, so first season without Stevie. What's that going to be like?
No, it's definitely going to be a little different. We're probably going to miss a lot of his scoring and just playmaking, leadership, all that type of stuff. But, I kind of had to go through this in high school as well. Played the first 2 years of college with him, second 2 years without him. So it's going to be a little different. We'll adjust, though.
What's that conversation been like between you and him and Dad? Is just like what you guys hope for out of this season, and what did he have any words of wisdom on his way out to you?
Oh yeah, definitely. He just always play as hard as you can. That was one big thing with him. Just another thing is like confidence. Always be confident in your abilities. Like we put in so many hours together, me and him on the same court, and we just want to see it pay off. Man.
What have these freshmen shown you so far?
Oh yeah, they love to compete. You saw it a little bit today in practice. They'll get after you, getting the ball, pressure you. They're still learning some of the concepts and stuff defensively, some of the plays. But no matter what they're going to do, they're always going to go hard.
You tested the waters, too, for the NBA draft. What was the assessment that you got back from some of the scouts and the teams that you worked out for?
It was a lot of positive feedback. They liked my versatility, just ability to score, rebound. They were impressed with like some of the dribbling I do. For my position, I'm kind of like a bigger guard, so they were impressed that I could play one on the ball or off the ball as well. So yeah.
What were some of the things they wanted you to work on?
Just definitely like my pace, like coming off the on-ball screens and just reading everything. And I feel like I've been repping that in practice and in the summer as well. So I'm pretty confident with that.
How helpful is that rule change for guys like you to kind of go in and get that professional feedback and opinion and be able to come back and know exactly what you want to be working on while you're here?
Oh, yeah, it's very helpful. It was a great process as well, just trying to soak in all the information that I can and just have fun during that experience as well.
Do you think this is as deep a team as you guys have ever had here in the time that you've been here?
I feel like this team is pretty deep. I like the fact that we have a lot of different guys coming in, freshmen, newcomers that are able to play different roles as well. They could play 2, 3. Really, we could do so many different lineups, and I think that teams will have a hard time matching up with us on the offensive floor. And then on the defensive end, I feel like we could get out and run a lot more.
What do you think this team can do this year? What are you thinking?
Oh, definitely. What I'm thinking is winning the Pac-12 regular season, Pac-12 tournament, making deep run in the NCAA tournament, and I feel like that's a realistic goal, and I feel like everybody's on the same page with that goal.
What's been the biggest thing that's stood out to you about Kyler in the offseason work he's put in?
Yeah, he's looking a lot stronger, especially when he's down there in the post. Just his ability to make moves, his jump shot is becoming more consistent, but definitely his strength in terms of just physicality. He's hitting a lot more people rather than taking the hits as last year.
So Jared came in with a pretty big reputation as a scorer, given what he did down in CIF. I mean, has that lived up to the billing so far?
Oh yeah, he's a shot maker for sure. If he sees a good shot that he likes, his chances are it's going in, and no matter from wherever on the floor. So yeah.
Are there a lot of guys that have come in the time you've been here that really just seem like they're pure scorers like that? I feel like it's kind of a rarity, at least among the last few years, aside from you, Stevie, and Trace, really.
Oh yeah, definitely. It is a rarity. Just being able to come in and just score the ball. I wouldn't say effortlessly, but just at a consecutive rate, especially coming into college where there's people bigger, stronger, probably more experienced and stuff like that, and coming in freshman year, that would be a good thing for him.
I was going to say, how helpful will that be, especially moments last year where it looked like there needed to be another person on the floor who could at least stretch off, draw somebody off you or Stevie or Trace, seeing as how often you guys were doubled last year.
Yeah, that kind of goes with like the depth of what we were talking about earlier. Just another guy that's going to be able to come in and be a threat offensively, that people are going to have to be accountable. It kind of will just spread the floor up that much more for other guys to make plays.
Awesome. Thanks.